Menteri Rangba Kejala Ukonrat ke Sangma hakalai tarik unai lur ulalum ya kejingalang ke Banengkong bat kelai teli ke Regional Committee na kebenta banyak keren ya kikam ke iadei bat kejinga penbet ya U Pud U Sam bat Kejala Assam. Hakani kejingalang lawan Yashim benta de kidkhot jong ke Regional Committee jong ke Ribhoi West Khasi Hills bat Jainta Hills kibakan thup ya kinong mi khmat bat ke Deputy Commissioner Iatai Sani hakabiadei bat kejinglong jingman jong kishnong kithau hakitan khaput. Ukonrat sangma ulong bakini ki komiti kela IT ki kai phot sa ka Sorkar hakaba kalapan jingkhen halor ke jingdon jong kishnong kithau ki chat benrio ki basa hakini kishnong ke jinghe jong ke jaka bat lakini kinong song shnong kidon hakakhana samari jong ke jela Meghalaya ni jong ke Assam bat kumta terter. Ulong ke Sorkar kan salum syuk-syuk ya ke jingalang bat ke Regional Committee bat ban syem ya kilat kilenti ban yak syakhamat hakakam penbet ya U Pud U Sam ubadan hapadeng ke jinga kaja bat ke Assam. Ulong bakidan kijaka kibelakam bakidan hapadeng ke jinga kaja put hendrai habalangam jeliu la syam kumba arphau nilai phau na ke sispa kidan kijaka kibomdan satya kanu ke jinga kaja put. Ulong kidan pat kijaka kibadan hapadeng ke jinga kaja bat kalong ke badan kam banyak peliu jingbut bha halor kani ke benta.
So therefore we had decided that we need to of course look at the historical facts, but then we also need to see the current situation in which the people are staying. We need to see the kind of community and the ethnicity that is there. We need to see the administrative convenience and the linkages that are present out there. We need to see what is the mood of the people in those areas, how the economic activities have been going on. So it's really trying to see the holistic picture from the history point of view as well as the current status point of view, and trying to see if there are areas where we may be able to agree without really having differences, and decide that it is making a lot of sense, and trying to see if there are common grounds that are there. And we strongly feel that there are such common grounds. We strongly feel that there are a lot of areas that we say are dispute, but actually when you go down to the micro details, we realize that actually there is no dispute in a large number of those areas. So we are hopeful that if not many, 20-30% of these villages where we have been saying are under dispute, we may find that actually there is no dispute in those. So that's the kind of area we're trying to look at. And then obviously there will be certain areas which have complications. We need to do more homework in that. And obviously there will be some areas which are very, very complicated, which will require a bit more discussion. So we don't want to club the entire thing into one problem, but rather break it down to smaller problems and find a solution to it. Yes, so basically the information that has come to us is that the committees are ready and should be notified in the next 24 hours to 48 hours. So it is our notifications have already come out. Now we expect that maybe in the next day or two, we expect that some notification will also come out. As far as my knowledge goes, all the actual homework has been completed and the notifications are ready, just waiting for the final approval. Which again, as I said, I will not be able to comment on the Assam side. But the information to me is that in the next 1 or 2 days.
Menteri Rangba ulong ke Sorkar jela ke Iatai saniru hakabiadei bak kejinglong jingman jong ke klam COVID-19 hakajela kamtam haba kejing sapriang jong ke nika klam kala sedang dunabha bat kumta ke Sorkar kala syem ya karai banang penjensur syuk-syuk i kejing perking hakaba ke Deputy Commissioner bat Chief Secretary ken sapin mi i hukum halor ke ni ke benta. Hakabiadei bat kejing kwa ke hima sora ban bu i ke kerdop ban kmi benya ya kejing wan rung kinong chungokai kenang ban tek lakam ya kejing sapriang ke klam nakaliang Ukonrat sangma ulong ke Sorkar jela kala krensyai lakadei hakakam chungokai ni jakapuli baki kli nong sensyar kin yok bor bha ban syem ya karai ya ke baki kwa ban le bat ladadon kishnong bakim kwa baki nong chungokai kin wan si kishnong jongki kila ban phak khang kerdep ya ki jaka chungokai bat wat ya ki school ru lada kempat ngokwa ban pli ya ki school anamla ban penbor ya ki.
And after of course seeing that the numbers have come down considerably compared to the last 2 to 3 weeks, we have of course opened up a number of activities. So we want more of such activities to be opened up, and at the same time so that normalcy can return. But at the same time we are also trying to streamline some of the small areas where some confusions were there in regards to the protocols that have been issued by the health department or by the political or by the DC. So we've been very clear with everybody, whether it's tourism or with schools, that the local authorities will have a lot of power to decide what they want to do. So if a particular village in Sora area or in Jente Hills or Riboy do not desire that tourists should come in, then they can close their tourism sector. There's no problem in that. Similarly, schools also, if they feel that they don't want to open up, nobody's going to force them. What we are trying to do right now is we're trying to open up in a phase-wise manner and give the flexibility to people who would like to, open up, and at the same time allow people who are not very comfortable with things opening up. We're allowing the flexibility for them not to. So if people from Sora or whichever area, I won't take names, since you mentioned it, I'm just mentioning it, but whichever area it may be, it will entirely depend on them. And if the local area people are not comfortable, then they may close the sector for the time being and see and wait when situation improves or when they feel comfortable about the